Okay, here we go. We are continuing Andy's reign here in Loch Garman. We've done some work on the family tree, and we just got raided, unfortunately, so we're going to have to do some work to uh, bring the kingdom back under control here. Duncan has completed My Family Epic, and what a glorious song he has composed. It was high drama, moral quandaries, and tense duels. Everything my family has been forged from is in there. Even the part of the hewing of the mountain, seemingly so far-fetched, has become a touching moment outlining the destiny of my house. This must be the greatest song ever written. So we get an excellent family epic for 10 years. That's going to give us 5 prestige per month. That is huge. We've got a ton of renown and a ton of prestige. That is amazing. We are just getting a ton of prestige right now. After all the time Duncan spent at court and how well he's gotten to know me, it feels strange he's about to depart. I have other places to go and other stories that need telling, he tries to explain. So he can leave our court, or we can pay him to join our court. He would be an excellent bishop with his high learning, but we're going to let him go. He's done his work. Alright, we've got some gold in the bank. We've got enough prestige. We need to start improving Leinster even more. So let's go ahead and do our war camps, because that's going to make all of our troops stronger and increase their effectiveness, and let us recruit one more knight. We've got a perk here, so I do want to keep going down the August trait, but I think we need to be able to befriend people and use that scheme. Let's try to sway our wife. See if we can make her like us a little better. Let's see what we've got. I've actually got 2 friends. So our daughter and Siobhan. That's going to help us reduce stress. Our rivals are Mayor Alex of Vaudemont. No idea who that is. And Stephen's wife is our rival. I don't know why. It's okay. She can be our rival. Our nephew, Abraham, has gotten married. He is a powerful vassal. He's almost an adult. He is betrothed to this Viking lady. I guess if he's into that. Not sure what we can do with him. We still don't have an heir. I don't know what's going on. We've got a lot of fame. Our glory is widely known. Let's go ahead and pin our daughter. Keep an eye on her. Not endorsed by our bishop. We've got low county control. What are we looking at military-wise? Okay, so our military is not too bad. We've got some low control in some of these places. Usually I don't like to improve these other counties if there's a chance we're going to lose them, but I think we've got to spend some of our money here to try to improve this stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and do gathering halls here too. They're all relatively cheap. It's mostly going to be prestige. And then Dublin is an excellent county, so I'm going to go ahead and improve it too. Markets are going to be crucial for us, increase our gold income. Now, something that did happen in the last episode that I didn't point out is that we are now the culture head. So What happened in Meath? This guy must have lost some land. He died. The kingdom got split up a little bit. No, still the same, but I guess we own more land. And we don't have an alliance with this guy. Doesn't have much gold, and he's a little weaker than us. We might want to think about going to war, seeing if we can take this land. We'll see maybe when our holding improvements are all finished here. So as the culture head, we can choose what our current fascination is. Right now we're researching Casus Belli, which we can use the de jure county Casus Belli to take over counties. Now, what I'm really hoping we can do is become feudal. Because right now we're still tribes. So to adopt feudal ways, we got to have the highest tribal authority. We've got our level of fame. We got to get our development up. And we got to have 70% of these things researched. That is going to be the hard part, is getting these things researched. So let's see if we're getting decent gold right now, and we're going to get more. We change culture. Let's put him in Dublin to try to change the culture. And let's put you back defending schemes. Domestic affairs. One of these increases development. I think it's this one. So, all right, we'll have him increase or convert Dublin to Irish culture. I believe it's Norse right now. And then we're probably going to work on, I mean, we got to have taxes, but increasing the development so we can try to get to feudalism. That'd be good. Social manipulation. The first time it happened, I barely gave it a moment's thought, but my nephew, Chieftain Abraham, has grown bolder. His challenges no longer pass unnoticed among my vassals. He is testing my limits. The others are sure to follow unless I give him a taste of his own medicine. So we can give him tasks which are impossible to complete. Commenting on his graceful feat will throw him off. A subtle threat of violence. Or we can just yell at him. So, what is he like? He is diligent, sadistic, and generous. So I think giving him impossible tasks is going to be the best because he's diligent. He's going to try to get them done, and he's just not going to be able to do it. So he's going to look like an idiot. When Chieftain Abraham tried to complete his tasks early, I scolded him in front of everyone, and when he hurried off to get them done in time, I displayed his sloppy work for all to see. He bent himself backwards to please me, yet I never acknowledged his efforts. Now he remains quiet, eyes cast low. Cruel, perhaps, but it had to be done. Okay, so he is an adult now. He wants a seat on our council, but it's not... He likes us well enough otherwise that it's not a problem, so he's still positive. And he just doesn't have that good of traits to be able to do much for us. I still am just baffled why we don't have an area. Don't know what Andy's problem is. Alright, it's time to see maybe if we can get some more friends. Let's see if we can befriend. Now we're trying to sway our spouse still. We can befriend him. Let's see if we can finish swaying our spouse first. Because I think it might be good that she likes us because we really don't want her murdering us. Oh, also, do we still have this guy in prison? Does he got the money yet? No. Let's just get rid of this fool. We'll take $2. Okay, what is our marshal doing? You gotta have him increasing control. Alright, and Abraham is expecting a position on our council, but he is a slightly better steward. Let's actually make him steward. It'll keep him close, keep him happy. See, he already likes us way better. He's a little better steward. He can go convert the culture there in Dublin. That Viking blood out of there. We can no longer increase faith. Does that mean we are... Yes, we have converted faith. So all of our counties that we control are insular Christian now. Investments in Leinster. My lord, it has come to my attention that it is a rare opportunity to invest in the Earldom of Leinster. My wife, Iolante, draws up the details for the business investment, and it does indeed look as if the deal could benefit Leinster greatly if successful. So we've got a chance. It's a risk worth taking. If we leave the opportunity, we lose $15, but we get control, or we can gain prestige. All right. Successful business endeavors are going to... Yeah, we need... more taxes and growth. That is definitely a risk worth taking. Alright, perfect. We're successful. So if we go look at our county here, yeah, you can see that. Our developments is still pretty low, but we got to get that up to 5. So let's see what we can do. Okay, we can call a hunt since we've still got a pretty high stress. Let's go ahead and do that. Try to get that down to a manageable level. And let's go on our hunt. As we ride deep into the earldom of Leinster, the sound grows wetter and the ground grows wetter and the air grows heavier. Suddenly, from out of the greenery surrounding us, a giant of a man appears, hulking in layer upon layer of dirty clothing. Explain yourself, he shouts. What are you doing in my marshland? Alright, we can hire this fool as a local guide, which is going to increase our prowess and give us a bunch of lifestyle experience, which is good. We can talk things through with him, increase our control growth, or we can hunt this guy. Wow, he actually is a giant. I think the local guide and the lifestyle experience is going to be most beneficial. The hunt is drawing to an end. We mount our horses and leave the plains behind as the light fades from the sky. To heed the call of the wild is usually an adventure, and this outing truly delivered both the good and the bad in overabundance. Let's leave it behind for now. Alright, we've got the prestige. We've got things building. I think we probably need another men-at-arms regiment. We haven't encountered really any horsemen here. That's never been a problem. So I think maybe I'll just increase these. Increase these both. Now I know our prestige is temporary here, but I think we'll still be okay there. So we've got a new lifestyle trait. Let's try to get down here and finish August. Now that we can befriend people. We're still trying to sway our wife. We'll see how that goes. And we still have produced no heirs. Just kind of baffled by that. Alright, we'll give it one more shot because that was pretty successful. She is Catholic. That's part of the reason she doesn't like us. Alright, trading outpost completed in Dublin. Excellent. I don't know that I want to spend this gold quite yet. We are increasing the size of our men-at-arms regiments. We can invite some champions. It's going to cost us gold to get them here. Alright, we've got 4 years till the hunt. Let's wait a little bit and we can host another feast. Dublin is providing us some good income. Okay, here we go. Fate smiles upon me. My wife, High Chiefess Bethwick, is bearing a child. Let's see what happens. Abraham might not be our heir. Oh. High Chief or peasant, high or low, it does not matter. In the end, we are all mortals. I was reminded of this as I woke coughing early in the morning hours, a dull ache pounding through my head and throat. Alright, we better get a physician. Got some raiders up here. Finally, my servants have found some people who might be able to serve as court physician. Either way, I fear I cannot afford to be picky now. Well, he's got a problem of hooking up with the physicians. She's a poet. Okay learning. Worse learning. Well, let's go with Scold, but I think we all know how this is going to end. The time has come to treat your cold. I would recommend drastic measures, my lord, but the choice is yours. Let's roll the dice. Oh my gosh. Disastrous mistreatment. Skuld gave me a draft which tasted most peculiar. It made me feel numb and my eyelids started drooping. I apologize, my lord, but you do not want to be awake for the next part, she said. Panic hit me and I tried to get up from the operating table, but my limbs would not obey. I thought it would be impossible to feel worse than I already did, but Skuld proved me wrong. So we can chastise her. We've got botched disease treatment. We become a eunuch. We can't have children, we can't inherit titles, and we can't marry. Yeah, she gots to go. We executed her. So we are on death's doorstep. I don't know if we're going to survive. We're ill, we're a eunuch. We're severely injured. This might be the end of Andy's short and miserable reign. We're near death. I don't know if we're going to make it. And I don't know what happens if we die before our child is born. Who's our heir? We've discovered Banus. Okay. Boy, this is going to be awkward. I mean, I guess right now our heir is still Abraham. I don't know when this child's due. Oh no! Andy is dead. He only ruled for 6 years. High Chieftain Andrew of Leinster has found peace in Christ's embrace at 45 years of age. He died from his wounds. A shameless adulterer, he will be remembered for his treachery and his covetous disposition. High Chieftain Abraham ascends to the throne. A mean-spirited man, many expect Abraham's court to live in fear of him. All right, well, that's it, Andy. All right, we're going to continue, obviously. Let's go. Andy, the most disappointing son. He had one bastard daughter. He only reigned for 6 years. He just wasn't great. I am just very curious what happened to his second spouse. She's just disappeared. Let's see. Actually, let's see. Is she still in our court? Hongafu, our guest. She seems cool. What's her problem? No, she's got some claims. Our mother. Oh, good. She likes us. What's her problem? She gonna leave too? Man, she'd be a great diplomat, but she's a woman. Can't do it. Where is Bethok? Let's go ahead and pin her because I am quite curious to see what happens with her kid. All right. You know, this isn't the worst. High Chieftain Abraham now has all of our titles. The problem is we are over our domain limit, which hurts our taxes, and our vassals don't like it. It hurts our levies a lot. So this might be a problem. I don't know if I want to give up any of these counties. We might just take the penalty. We really need to see if we can... Boy, she's a terrible steward. This is as good as we've got right now. So we're still 2 over. He's good. Why does he not like us? Short reign, so that's going to be a problem. We're just going to have to power through. What can you do? If I set you to managing the domain, it's still not going to be the best. Let's do that. So, all right, we can call a hunt already. We're not stressed. We're going to be fine. All right, this is perfect. So we need to go down the stewardship lifestyle. And what do we need to get? We want to focus on wealth. Our domain. Let's try this one. It's going to be kind of balanced. But because we've got the opinion hit, yeah, I don't know if that's better than stewardship. Yeah, let's do duty. Select that. See, that did up it a little bit, so we're close. Yeah, we're not acquiring penalties yet. All right. My beloved wife, the servants have all been sent away, and our bed has been decorated with seashells. As High Chiefess Adla enters our chambers, she smiles humbly and joins me without hesitation. With the help of hands, mouths, and limbs, we reaffirm the devotion we swore before God, perhaps in a more carnal fashion than intended. Oh my. She's going to be... Do we want her to be our lover? We've already got a kid here. Caitlin. Not impressive at all, because I don't think her mother is impressive at all. We didn't choose her. The bonds of marriage are enough. Fine. We are going to need her to convert. She's going to be fine with that. Very good. We just basically need her on board with polygamy. So, what else we got going on here? Okay, so our mother can get married. Let's check the alliance power. Alright, our wife is pregnant. I don't think we can get an alliance by marrying our mother, so let's find somebody of... Wow, this guy... Yeah, okay. We need him in our court. He's 48. He's got amazing prowess. He's an amazing steward. This guy... I'm concerned if we marry her off, she's going to leave our court. Do a matrilineal marriage. Nah, let's just try it. Okay, so our uncle's second wife has had a child. Whoa, Anlaith, a giant. Alright, she's of our dynasty, but grow strong and wise. Alright, her mother's married. Excellent, this guy's a champion. Let's get him appointed as steward right away. Way better. Cut the time in half just by such being a better steward. That's excellent. Alright. Things are going surprisingly well right now. What can we build up here in Oriel? We can build... that's a... what's the word? County capital. We'll be able to build a duchy building. We don't have enough prestige to build any markets. We lost all that prestige with Andy's death because we lost our family epic, I think. Why have we taken a vow of poverty? We're generous. That's really going to hurt our income. The voice of reason. Another council meeting. Another conflict. Marshal Maelbrecht and Chancellor Menachem were arguing violently about the training regimen of our troops. As High Chieftain, I could silence them with a single word, but I have a better idea. My diplomatic pursuits have given me insight into how to handle situations like these to please everyone. So, I have get a good compromise. Let's roll the dice here, because I've got a 68% chance of working something out. Yeah, I don't think that was the best one, but we got it worked out, so they both gained opinion. I don't know why I have two separate regiments of these guys. I don't know. I guess we'll keep it. Hey, we've had a daughter. Praise and breed. Adela has given birth to a perfect little daughter. Who will you become, my child, and what shall I call you? Alright, our second daughter. Caitlin Catriona. Fine. That's what I was going to do. I was going to look for another wife. So we've got a stewardship perk. Okay, let's see here. What line do we want to go down? Administrator. That's just all around helpful. Architect is going to help all of our buildings. This one I like quite a bit, especially this first one, because if we get hooks on people, we can demand payment. So we can start making a lot of money if we play our cards right. So let's... I think I'm doing okay right now. I don't think people are going to try to murder me. Let's see if we can go to Meath and find some secrets that we can get some money for. Motherly advice. My mother is a wise woman, deeply understanding my people's needs and desires. She often offers me guidance when dealing with others. Oh, yeah. We're gonna... Why would we not do this? Oh, she expects to have a say in my decisions. Fine. We'll take the much increased diplomacy. I also wanted to look for a secondary spouse here, so let's look for some inheritable traits. Once again, nothing. Alliance power. She is a bastard. She's Welsh. Alright, these are just all kids. Everybody's too young. Alright, anybody here? Yesterdwell. Same family here in Wales, I believe. You were, what, a high chieftain? High chieftainess? Yeah, I'm mostly interested in inheritable traits right now, so none of these folks are really that impressive, although she has a lot of claims. We'll come back and look. We're only 19 right now, so... And we do have heirs. So our spy master is up finding secrets. Our steward is working to convert this to Irish culture. We're increasing the control here. We can declare wars. We can get more spouses. We know that. We don't have a lot of stress. We can call a hunt. But I think I'd like to host a feast because this is a good way to help our diplomacy. The guests are gathered in the great hall, lords and ladies from the near and far reaches of the realm. The mood is bright and spirits are high as the feast begins. Welcome, friends. Let's check who's attending. So our feast is just Mom and our wife. Aidless Valerie. Servants were carrying out impressively adorned entremets. A number of proud peacocks, skinned, cooked, and stuffed, then redressed in their magnificent plumages. However, as High Chief Sedla brought the knife close to one of them, the fowl came alive with a shriek. This one wasn't cooked at all. It pecked Edla's nose before bursting forth among the screaming and laughing guests. As the bird ran wild, Katerina rose to the challenge. It proved great entertainment to see her desperately chase the raven creature across the tables. In the end, she managed to scare the peacock towards the great hall doors where it escaped into the night. No feast is complete without a prank, so that's going to help our stress gain, boost our health. That's excellent. And we'll finish our feast here, and then we'll call this good on this episode. After days and nights of joyous company, my feast is over. Most every guest seems to head home pleased, except for perhaps Edla, who is still clutching her nose where the peacock marked her. Calling you all again, my vassals. Good, we got some nice prestige there. So, all right, we've completed our feast. We have just started the reign of Abraham, son of Stephen, really consolidating the realm again, all under our rule. And so we look forward to see what he can do. We'll check in next time.